get that cold cup and give y'all
Oh, I forgot.
I think we're going to get this response beforehand.
I got your message. Are you getting this in queue question?
Yeah, he said we'd get it around 2:30.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Did you get that one?
Okay.
I'm going to try to get my car in one there for lunch. I got it.
I just want to make sure the banjo.
It's like I never quit smiling.
Point that banjo at that microphone. Yeah.
Here we go. And a good Saturday morning. Welcome to all you folks listening in to the Voice of the Blue Ridge. This kind of blustery first Saturday in February, but it is February, so I guess it's supposed to be cold, I reckon. Thank you so much to our guests for this first portion of today's merry-go-round. We ended up having a cancellation, but we're so glad that we can bring you some good old-time music for the first portion of today's show. I'm Jeannie Lowry, your host for the Saturday morning merry-go-round, and without further ado, help me make welcome to the stage for part one of today's program, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers.
Thank you.
Behind, I'm going down that rocky road, gonna see that gal of mine. It's rocking to an ocean now, Susanna. It's rocking to an ocean now, Susanna cow.
Way to get this Saturday's program started. Great old-time music from our special guests, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. And welcome to all you folks listening here in the Earl Theater, home of the Old-Time Music Heritage Hall, as well as all the folks listening in on our radio frequency at 106.7 FM and 740 on the AM dial. And also welcome to all the folks watching on our live stream today at our WPAQ YouTube channel, WPAQ radio station. Chad, what you got picked out for them next?
I think we'll do one called Say Darling Say.
Oh, hush up, darling, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Say, darling, say. If that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Say, darling, say. Now if that diamond turns to brass, Daddy's gonna buy you a looking glass. Say, darling, say. If that looking glass gets broke, Daddy's gonna buy you a billy goat. Say, darling, say. Now if that billy goat don't come, Daddy's gonna buy you a garden gnome. Say, darling, say. If that garden gnome falls down, you're the prettiest little girl in town. Say, darling, say. Well, say, little darling, if you was mine, you wouldn't do nothing but starch and iron. Say, darling, say. Starch and iron would be your trade. I'd get drunk and lay in shade. Say, darling, say. Now hush up, darling, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Say, darling, say. If that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Say, darling, say.
We'll slow things down and do one called Chapel Hill Serenade. So we was picking tunes for this set today. I was watching that broadcast documentary, the Frank Pepperson WPAQ, and the 74th birthday, and how the merry-go-round had went on the air this week, 1948. So I was trying to pick a lot of Mount Airy tunes and tunes that was played on the show through the years. So this is one called Chapel Hill Serenade. hiding behind that tree.
I was thinking about when you was playing Say Darling Say, it's always a sad song for me. I don't know why, but something about it reminds me of a long time ago or something. I don't know. I must have a memory attached to it. But that's one from Tommy Jarrell's repertoire that you don't really hear anybody else play except for later on now. You know, some folks do play it, but love that tune. So right now, let's take a break and hear a word from our special radio partners for this portion of today's merry-go-round. That's Nationwide Insurance. They're also a sponsor of tonight's program, the concert here, celebrating our 74th birthday. And we'll be back with more music coming up on the merry-go-round right after this.
See if they will own up to it.
Weather too bad. Stay off the roads.
They want me to tell you I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, look at this birthday. I figured you didn't come.
And right now we're going to take you back to the girl here. First part of the merry-go-round here in Loudon.
Thank you so much, Bob King. Good morning to you. Appreciate you this Saturday morning keeping us on the air. And Bobby Manrin, he let me know he's listening in. And yes, you do have some friends here on this stage as well as myself. And so thanks for tuning us in. Thanks for watching. And Chad, let's do about 3 more before we take another break.
All right. We'll do one called Polly Wolly Doodle All Day. I'd like to hear Robbie see if he can cram all these words in this.
I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Fare you well, fare you well, fare you well, my fairest maid. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Doodle Wolly Polly all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle and Doodle Wolly Polly. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Grasshopper sitting on the railroad track, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Just picking his teeth with a coffee tag, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Fare you well, fare you well, fare you well, my fairest maid. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Doodle Wolly Polly all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle and a Doodle Wolly Polly. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. To bed when there wasn't no use, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. My feet stuck out where chickens roost, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Fare you well, fare you well, fare you well, my fairest maid. I'm going to Louisiana for to see Miss Louisiana, sang Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day. Sing Doodle Wolly Polly all day. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle and a Doodle Wolly Polly. Sing Polly Wolly Doodle all day.
Thank you. We'll play one called Sweet Little Julie. just a little bit. You're probably to sing another one that Tommy Gerald played called Frankie Baker. Some other folks recorded it as Frankie and Johnny, Frankie and Albert. He cheated on his woman and it didn't end well for him. But we'll
Well, Frankie Baker was a good gal, it's everybody knows. She paid $100 for a suit of Howard's clothes because she loved her old man so. Well, Frankie went down to the bar room, she called for a glass of beer. Said to the bartenders, my lover Howard in here. He's my man, my gambling man. Well, barroom Tim says, Frankie, girl, I cannot lie. He just left chair a moment ago with a girl named Alice Fry. He's your man, but he's doing you wrong. Well, Frankie looked over the transom, she saw to her surprise. There stood her gambling man, making love to Alice Fry. You're my man, my gambling man. Come here to me, little Albert, 'cause I don't mean no fun. If you won't come go with the one you love, I'll shoot you with your home gun. You done me wrong, you done me wrong. He went all around the barroom, he got down on his knees, crying out to his darling wife, shoot me, Frankie, please. I've done you wrong, I've done you wrong. He crawled all around the table, he got up off the floor. Bang, bang, bang went Frankie's gun, she shot him with .44. She killed her man, her gambling man. Frankie had two little children, a boy and a girl. If ever they see their father's face, they'll see it in another world. She killed her man, her gambling man.
Such a positive song. You know,
Yeah.
got such a good message, which a lot of these old time tunes do. Is now a good time to take a break real quick, Chad? What do you think? Okay. Well, let's take a break right now and hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's Merry-Go-Round broadcast, and that's Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And right after that, we'll be back with more great music from the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the Voice of the Blue Ridge.
Yes. And then we'll take that wedding day. We can take another break if we need it. I mean, we can take a break after 2, whatever. If you have ads, you say that we watch it. You do it. But if 3 is good, we'll do 3.
thank you so much, Bob King, and we'll have an updated look at the weather here at the bottom of the hour at about 11:30. And right now, back to our special guest for part one of today's program, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers.
I'll play one called Cumberland Gap.
Cumberland Gap, see my granny and my grandpap. Cumberland Gap, see my granny and my grandpap. Old Aunt Kay, old Aunt Sal, old Miss York got a pretty little gal, a pretty little gal, a pretty little gal. Old Miss York got a pretty little gal. Well, old Aunt Kay, if you don't care, leave my Jimmy gun sitting right there. It ain't there. When I get back, I'll raise hell to the Cumberland Gap. Well, lay me down, gonna take a little nap, wake up sober in the Cumberland Gap. Cumberland Gap, Cumberland Gap, wake up sober in the Cumberland Gap. Well, me and my wife's dad lived down yonder in the Cumberland Gap. Cumberland Gap, Cumberland Gap, lived down yonder in the Cumberland Gap.
Get back up here in regular D-tune. We'll play a couple more D-tunes. Are they Fortune?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think every musician on this wall probably played this one. It's called Fortune. Lost it all gambling one night when I got drunk.
You know what? I heard from my friend, Miss Marcia Todd, which she's y'all's friend too, and she's listening in, wanted me to tell y'all what a great job you're doing, and they're over cleaning the church at their church, Oak Grove Baptist, getting ready for their revival, and she wanted me to invite everybody, all are welcome up to Oak Grove Baptist Church for their winter revival, February 21st and 22nd, 7 p.m. So be sure and make your calendar appointments for that. Thanks for listening, Marcia, and looking forward to hearing the Slate Mountain Ramblers tonight.
Yeah.
What you got picked out for us next, and then we'll take another break, Chad.
Hey, Marcia. We'll do Sally Ann. How's that? Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, whoops. What? I was about to play Fortune again. I'm so sorry.
It's hard to keep them all straight.
Yeah. Let's play Arkansas Travel. I better put one between them two.
We need to take a break for the weather forecast and also hear a word from our sponsor of this portion of today's merry-go-round. That's Moody Funeral Services right here in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Also locations in Stewart, Virginia, and Moody Davis in Dobson. We'll be back with more music from the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers right after this.
Just keep it talking.
I get stuff too. I get 10 mixed up, can't make how to go or nothing. I gotta get the podium plugged in, I got no wires in there.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And Paul Roberts is listening in. Wanted me to tell Pat and all the folks here on the stage what a great job they were doing. So thank you for listening. Let's go ahead and do about 3 more, if that's all right with you, Chad. Did you get tuned up, getting no A-tuning, or what you doing?
Yep,
You
we're
got
ready.
it. All right.
We'll do one called Train on the Island.
That train on the island, can't you hear it blow? Go and tell that pretty little girl I ain't come back no more. Go and tell that pretty little girl I ain't come back no more. Well, train on the island, headed for the west. Me and my gal, we fell out, it might be for the best. Me and my gal, we fell out, it might be for the best. Well, train on the island, can't you hear it blow? Go and tell that pretty little girl I'm sick and I can't go. Go and tell that pretty little girl I'm sick and I can't go. Well, train on the island, can't you hear it squeal? Go and tell that pretty little girl it's I can't hold the wheel. Go and tell that pretty little girl it's I can't hold the wheel. Well, train on the island, I just heard it squall. Go and tell my own true love I was coming after all. Go and tell my own true love I was coming after all. My train on the island, can't you hear it squeal? Go and tell that pretty little girl how happy I do feel. Go and tell that pretty little girl how happy I do feel.
How about June Apple?
That's a good one.
We'll do one called June Apple.
Well, wish I was a June apple hanging on the tree. Every time a true love passion take a little bite of me. Well, Charlie, he's a nice young man. Charlie, he's a dandy. Charlie, he's a nice young man. Beats the gals on candy. It's can't you hear that banjo sing? Wish that gal was mine. Can't you hear the banjo sing? Wish that fine gal was mine. I wish I had some sticks and poles to build my chimney higher. Every time it rains or snows, put down on my fire.
All right, about Cotton Eye Joe.
It's 18, 19, 20 years ago. Daddy knew a man called Cotton Eye Joe. It's where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Well, I fell down and stubbed my toe. Call for the doctor. Cotton Eye Joe, it's where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Well, cornstalk fiddle and shoestring boy, they played that tune from Cotton Eye Joe. It's where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
All right, great job, our special guests, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. And we'll take another real quick break and hear a word from another one of our radio partners. I believe that's Garson McMillan Real Estate, another sponsor of our 74th birthday celebration coming up. And we'll be back with more music on today's merry-go-round right after this.
If you want to talk about next Saturday, do that. I think I would say sure. Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And Kelly, we were talking about Kelly, Bob. I know you're not Kelly. Somebody just asked me about Kelly, and I said, yeah, I talked to Kelly, and then I said Kelly. Bob King, King of the Airwaves, appreciate you this Saturday morning. And let's see, Chad, why don't we do, let's do about 3 more songs, and we'll take one final break in this hour.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to play one called Stay All Night and Don't Go Home. Also, some folks probably know it as Waterbound. I don't know if y'all got as much rain as we done the other day. Gosh, I got washed away.
Call it waterlogged.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Stay all night, don't go home, stay with me till morning. Well, rivers up and can't get across, rivers up and can't get across, rivers up and can't get across, stay with me till morning. Well, get $5 for no blind horse, get $5 for no blind horse. He said out and couldn't get across, stay with me till morning. Well, I kicked and spurred, couldn't get him in, kicked and spurred, couldn't get him in. Get $5 for take him back again, stay with me till morning.
Hey, Chad, I need to do something really quick. I hope you don't mind. 1/3 of the Merry-Go-Rounders, our pickup band that we have, actually we'll have to start maybe dividing it 4 ways with our tub bass player. I forgot about that. So one quarter of the Merry-Go-Rounders, Roger Stamper, he's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Roger.
Happy birthday, Roger.
Also, it was my mom's birthday yesterday. She's also known as Goggy now. Goggy. She's only Goggy. So if you say Goggy, that's my mom. Also, her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday. And WPAQ, of course, celebrating our 74th birthday. We've got big doings here tonight on the stage of the Earl. We'll tell you more about that as part of the news as we switch up bands at 12 noon. Let's do 2 more and then take a break. That'd be all right? All right.
Let's do Share With Us. Share with me.
Hey, are you coming back tonight? Are you gonna get on stage with the Nunn Brothers? Maybe so. Okay. I know you'll be out here clapping anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. Right now, let's do one more, Chad. We'll take a quick break.
We'll do one called Katie Klein.
Katie Klein, say that you love me, darling, do. Say that you love your home true. Say that you love me, Katie Klein. My sweetheart sent for me. Now say that you love me, Katie Klein, Katie Klein. Say that you love me, darling, do. Say that you love your home true love. Say that you love me, Katie Klein.
Thank you.
All right, great job, our special guests, Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. Let's take one final break, Bob, and get caught up here before we have the conclusion of this first hour of the Merry-Go-Round. We'll be back, more music coming up right after this. Thank you so much, Bob. I do want to make mention of this. Don't anybody go anywhere. Keep it tuned right here to WPAQ. We got a great group coming up after the 12 o'clock news. Caroline and Company making their, they've been here one time before. Outstanding group. Miss Caroline Owens, can't wait to welcome them back to the Merry-Go-Round right now. Chad, we've got time for 2 quick ones. How about that?
Quick, man. Keep the verses short, right? All right, here we go.
It's up the road, down the road, haul my pickup down the road.
Let's do one more. All right. We'll wrap it up with one called Let Me Fall.
Let me fall, little darling, on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Just let me fall, little darling, on the ground. On my knees, on my knees. Let me fall, little girl, on my knees. Take me home, take me home. If I get drunk, little girl, take me home. Now if I lose, let me lose. If I lose, little darling, let me lose. Well, if I lose $100 while I'm trying to win a dime, my baby, she's got money all the time.
All right, another big hand for our special guests, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. Don't anybody go anywhere, although you folks here in the theater, let's get up and get us some popcorn and a drink from Dallas out here in the lobby. And we'll be back with our special guest for part 2 of today's program, Caroline and Company, right after the news. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. Let's try everything real quick. you, right?
Yes, that's it, that's it.
Check, check.
Check 1, 2, check. 1, 2.
Sorry about that. I was running down the aisle again, as I do usually. It's just part of the program. It's just part of the show. Welcome back. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round, broadcast live here from the historic Earl Theater, home of the old-time music Heritage Hall. It's my pleasure to welcome back for part 2 of today's program. Very, very talented folks, Caroline and Company. Let's welcome them to the stage of the Earl Theater.
On my head it right. Well, I hung down my head and cried. Solano on the banjo, everybody. I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun will never shine, than to be home alone, knowing you're gone. That would cause a bitter blue through spine. So freight train blow your whistle, carry me farther on down the track. Well, I'm going away. I mean it today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Well, I'm going away. I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Thank ya. How's everybody doing today? Y'all doing all right? Mediocre. Glad to have y'all here with us at the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, the Mount Airy Theater, the Earl Theater, historic Earl Theater here in beautiful Mount Airy, North Carolina. So glad to be here with you today. We hope that we do some music that you like, and if we don't, that'll be really unfortunate. So hopefully you'll get some enjoyment out of what we do today. We'll try one right here, an old trio number right here. Linda Ronstadt, Baloo Harris, and Dolly Parton cut this many years ago. Silver Threads and Golden Needles.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I don't want you to only imagine with a tear in every room. All I want's the love you promised beneath the halo moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your name, and hide myself in sorrow while you play your chicken game. Silver threads and gold needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrow in the warm glow of your wine. You can't buy my love with money, for I never was that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Oh, make him welcome. That's Parks Eisenhower on the guitar. Silver threads and gold needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrow in the warm glow of your wine. Oh, you can't buy my love with money, for I never was that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine.
All right, great job, our special guest, Caroline and Company. And we'll be back with more music coming up on the merry-go-round right after this.
more than that. I can't wait to see that.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Not quite ready for that one. Thank you so much, Bob King, and welcome back here, folks. Great program today on the Saturday morning merry-go-round with our first group, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. And now we'll turn things back loose with our second guest, Caroline and Company.
Well, thank you so much to those that are here today and those listening at home on the radio. So glad to have you here with us in beautiful Mount Airy, North Carolina, or wherever you may be tuning in. We're going to try an old original number right here that I wrote, one called Shake the Dust Off of Your Feet. This road to heroes the same as me and you, but he healed the sick, he raised the dead, cast down demons, but he still says, shake the dust off of your feet, don't you cry, and don't you weep, lay your troubles down, take up your pride, and shake the dust off of your feet. You're in the rain, but take time, I'm overcame. If they do not accept the truth, just know that they lie to you. Shake the dust off of your feet, don't you cry and don't you weep. Lay your troubles down, take a big cry, and shake the dust off of your feet. Shake the dust off of your feet, don't you cry and don't you weep. Lay your troubles down, take a big cry, and shake the dust off of your feet. Lay your troubles down, take a big cry, and shake the dust off of your feet. Shake the dust off of your feet. I'm still having a good time out there today. Everybody having a good time? Well, I'm going to introduce you to this banjo picker over here. He typically picks the malin with us, but today he's taking the banjo duties like a champ. From Raleigh, North Carolina, make him welcome Joe Pessolano to pick you a tune here today. Somebody say yeehaw! Joe Castellano, everybody. Thank you so much. Haven't had a chance to introduce this fiddle player over here to you.
Oh, nobody likes me.
You're right. I'm just kidding.
Ouch!
He's one of the finest for those out there listening today. And for those tuning in on the radio, you don't have to see him to know what he sounds like. And he's a wonderful picker. Make him welcome one of the finest from Broadway, North Carolina. That's Matt Hooper on the fiddle. May the force be with you.
Oh, God, that's so wrong.
We're going to do you a George Jones number here. Since I don't know much about Star Trek, I do know quite a bit about George Jones.
Oh, gosh.
When
Talked about this all morning.
Hush, Matt. When the grass grows over me.
All right. One.
Over you when the grass grows over me.
All right, great job for our special guest, Caroline and Company. Time is the bottom of the hour, and we'll check in on the weather forecast and catch up on some things. And we'll be back with more music coming to you live from downtown Mount Airy, home of the Merry-Go-Round, the Old Time Music Heritage Hall and Earl Theater. We'll be back with more music coming up right after this.
How you doing?
Hey, good.
Good.
Thank you so much, Bob King. You're just tuning in or just joining us. Great job from our special guests. Caroline and Company here for the Saturday morning merry-go-round on WPAQ. And I don't know if the building's going to hold it. Another great banjo picker, dobro player just walked in, John Bolden. Thank you. What's going on with you today? I know, aren't they great? They are great. So right now, send things back to the stage of the Earl Theater for the Saturday morning merry-go-round. Caroline, what you got picked out for us next?
We're going to do an old standard number right here, and we're going to dedicate this song out there to the late great Shorty Bird. So thank you, Kina, for coming, and we're going to do this song for him right here. He always loved those old standard numbers, and I know if he was here right now, he'd let us have it. So we're going to do one right here in honor of him, one called I Just Think I'll Go Away.
Well, it makes no difference where I wander, no matter what I say or do. I can't outlive this memory
Introduced yet? Ain't. That's a Randolph County word right there. Hey, we got somebody from Randolph County here. We're going to introduce you to Parks Eisenhower over here on the guitar. One of the finest in my book. And he's going to pick your number right here. We're going to do a little bit of I Love Your Automobile. Make him welcome. That's Parks Eisenhower on the guitar for you. He said we use ain't in Wake County too every once in a while. Here's your old Patsy Cline number right here. Down in Dallas, near the palace, I met a boy who was so cute. I loved his hugging, I loved his kissing. I was beside him as a red coupe. He said, tell me, confidentially, how much do you love me? Well, I thought of all that and I smiled. This is what I told him, don't you see? I love you, honey. I love you, money. I love your automobile. I love you, baby. I don't mean maybe. You're the sweetest thing on wheels. I love your kisses. I wouldn't miss it. No matter how I feel. I love you, honey. I love you, money. First of all, I love your automobile. I met a boy who was so cute. I loved his hugging, I loved his kissing. I was beside him as a red coupe. He said, tell me, confidentially, how much you love me? Well, I thought of a while and then I smiled. This is what I told him, don't you see? I love you, honey, I love you, money. I love your automobile. I love you, baby, I don't mean baby. You're the sweetest thing on wheels. I love your kisses, I wouldn't miss it. No matter how I feel. I love you, honey, I love you, money. First of all, I love your automobile. First of all, I love your automobile. Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. I tell you, the one person I ain't introduced yet is the bass man back here, keeping us all in time. And one of the most important parts of any band is the bass part, and sometimes they don't get quite enough credit as they deserve. So I'm going to make sure to introduce you to this fine fella back here out of Garner, North Carolina. Make him welcome on the upright bass for you today. That's Greg Penny, everybody. Make him welcome. And my name is Caroline Owens, and I'll be your mouthpiece for the day. So we're going to try an old Jimmy Rogers number here. Y'all remember Jimmy Rogers? This is one he made popular, called Any Old Time. I just received your letter. You're down and out, you say. At first I thought I would tell you to travel on the other way, 'cause in my memory lingers all you once were to me. I'm gonna give you one more chance to prove what you can be. In your time, you're gonna come back home. Drop me a line, honey, say never you wrong. You had your chance to play the game fine, but when you left me, sweetheart, you only left a load of care. Now that you're down, I'm gonna stick by you. If you'd only tell me that you're on the next hard through, you'll find me here. Oh, the day you left me alone. Any old time you wanna come back. Show off. Any old time you wanna come back home. Drop me a line, honey, say no more around. You had your chance to play the game fine, but when you left me, sweetheart, you only left a load of care. Now that you're down, I'm gonna stick by you. If you'd only tell me that you're on the next time through, you'll find me here. Love, the day you left me alone. Any old time you wanna come back. Any old time.
All right, great job from our special guest, Caroline and Company. Folks are messaging me, and I'm trying to keep up and write it all down. Wayne's listening in. He's the sometimes host of the Blue Ridge Spotlight, and wanted me to tell the folks here what a great job they're doing, really enjoying your music. And also former host of the Blue Ridge Spotlight, Brent Carrick. He texted me and said, wow, great group. Thank you so much for listening in. And right now we'll send things back to Bob King, King of the Airwaves, for a quick look at actually some very important messages that we need to share with you folks. And we'll be back with more from Caroline and Company on the Saturday morning merry-go-round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
Sundays from 7 to 8 p.m. where you can listen
Yes, I got the big one. Nobody be not the one.
Thank you so much, Bob King. And we'll let this fine group do a couple more before we take another break and hear a word from our sponsor. And we'll mention it all again at the end of the show. Right now, back to more music from Caroline and Company. Let's welcome them back to the stage.
Do a familiar tune right here I think you might recognize.
To do, I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Stop to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Baby, he's crying for me. And as it starts to gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go I'm walking after midnight out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. Let's let the fiddle have a break. Searching for me, somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. Thank you. Y'all remember that one, don't you? I tell you what do we say we give these fine folks here at the Mount Airy Theater a big round of applause for all their hard work putting this on for you today. Special thanks to everyone who makes this possible. I tell you, this is a really neat place to get to play, and I've told everybody that I've spoken to today. It's just a really great thing y'all are doing here, so thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank y'all so much. You always do a great job. We're glad to have you.
Don't butter us up now. Matt said butter. Ooh.
I love butter.
Carbs.
Butter is not a carb. Popcorn is a carb.
Anyhow, we do know a number right here. one called I Was Waltzing with My Darling to the Tennessee Waltz. Tennessee Waltz. Yes, I lost my little darling the night that you break the beautiful Tennessee
Thank you so much, Caroline and Company. We'll take a real quick break and we'll be right back with more music coming up on the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round right after this.
Probably two, because it's, can't see anything. Yeah, probably two.
Here we go again. Don't forget Rocky Top too.
Well, I was raised in Tennessee, where we got two state songs, and you do them everywhere you go, Rocky Top and Tennessee Waltz. There is no question about it. You end with every show you go. Used to that. Every school function, every, I'm sure not anymore.
Thank you so much, Bob. We do have some guitars for sale. I don't have the particular model that you bought, but because there's very limited offerings out there right now, unfortunately. But do stop by and see us at Old Mill Music. We'll be open today until 4 o'clock. Back to our special guests, Caroline and Company.
Howdy. You ain't got to say hey back. It won't hurt my feelings none. Just kidding. I was homeschooled. Everything hurts my feelings. We got a couple more we're going to do for you folks today. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out today. And for all those listening on the radio, you can give yourself a round of applause too. Won't hurt us none any. So we got a couple more we're going to do for you. Then we're going to say farewell. Thank you so much for having us today. One called I'm Going to Sleep with One Eye Open. I just found out today the little game you play while I've been sleeping all my life away. Oh, give me a step, so they say, between midnight and day. I'm gonna sleep with one eye open from now. You won't have a chance to treat your mother wrong. Oh, you've been stepping, so they say, between midnight and day. I'm gonna sleep with one eye open. Sing it. Oh, y'all give it up for him one more time. There's a honky-tonk down the road, just about a mile or so. I understand that's the way you spend your time. Baby, I got news for you. Your little game is through. Yeah, from now on, baby, you better toe the line. From now on, you won't have a chance to treat your mama wrong. Oh, you've been stepping, so they say, between midnight and day. I'm gonna sleep with one eye open from now on.
my little heart, and leaving me to spend my time alone. Well, today it just don't work that way. You started a little game that took you. Now, I'm not home. You won't have a chance to treat your mama wrong. Oh, you can say between midnight. I'm gonna sleep when I hope. I'm gonna sleep when I hope from now on.
Hey, we got more time. You know what, when you talk in 10 minutes, 10-second increments, which is how we have to do because we're so fast here, we're going to end 5 minutes early at 1:25. So after the 1 o'clock station identification and weather, we're coming back until 1:25.
Well,
I'm sorry about that. That was confusing, and and then I expected her to know what I said. So I'm
forget
sorry about
everything
that.
I just said.
Don't forget what you just said.
Let's do Wrong Road again then, since we're in that key anyway. How about that? Give it up one more time for these guys up here doing a great job today. So glad to be picking music with these guys right here. They are a mountain of talent, and I'm just privileged to be picking with them, and so thankful that they're willing to pick with me. I'm going to try one right here called I'm A-Going Down That Wrong Road Again.
Banjo's tuning.
The banjo's tuning, of course the banjo's tuning.
I was ready for the next
That thing wouldn't even make good firewood.
So now we don't have time to do it. Alright, go ahead. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Someone I just can't say no to, and you're so changing my mind. Here I go down that wrong road again, going back where I've already been. Even though I know where it will end, here I go down that wrong road. See the way you read me, you and your soft dizzy mind. Before I start to think I'm believing, and I'm falling for you one more time. Here I go down that wrong road again, going back where I've already been. Even though I know where it will end, here I go down that wrong road.
And a quick look at the weather forecast, and we'll get caught up on some more items as well, and then be back with more music on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, this portion featuring Caroline and Company. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
Somebody, I got a call that, can you dedicate Bobby and Betty from Walnut Cove? If you forget it, you'll clear. Okay.
Thank you so much, Bob. And you're just tuning in or just joining us. We're having a great time on the Saturday morning merry-go-round featuring Caroline and Company. Also a big thanks to our group for the first hour, the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers. And right now, back to more music from our special guest, Caroline and Company. What you got picked out for us next?
I got a joke.
Okay.
We occasionally allow them. Occasionally.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. I ain't too funny, but don't nobody throw no tomatoes up here. I like this dress. We were just talking about going down that wrong road, and we sang that song right there. And I know Joe was just dying to tell this joke, but thank goodness we had a commercial break and we didn't have to worry about that. But so I'll tell it. They're cracking up here, I tell you. We were having practice one night, and I was supposed to meet the guys in Fuquay.
Which is on this side of Raleigh.
He said, on the other side of Raleigh. So I put it in my GPS and I put the address in, and I didn't pay no attention. I drove an hour past Fuquay. And I was sitting in Clayton, North Carolina, and I called the guys. I said, where are y'all at? They said, we're in Fuquay.
We're here.
He said, where are you at? I said, I'm in Clayton. So boy, do I know about going down the wrong road.
But what's even better is she was sitting in the driveway of somebody's house that she thought we were supposed to meet at. I just wish she'd have gotten her guitar case out.
I said, is Greg here? Is Greg here? Anyway, enough silliness there. We'll get you a gospel number in right here. One called The Poor Wayfarer Stranger. Traveling
dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is rough and steep, but just feel golden field where God's redeemed angels keep. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to run. I'm only I'm only going over. I'm only going. Y'all done?
Waiting on you.
Over home. Can't ever tell what these boys up here are going to do. That was a mighty fine kickoff on that Wayfaring Stranger there. You said your prayers before you did that one, didn't you?
We went right on the elbow to get up.
We're going to bring them around to pick you an instrumental right here. Y'all make them welcome one more time. This is the company of the group of Caroline and Company doing a mighty fine job for you today. I'm going to pick you one right here called the Alabama Jubilee.
1, 2, 3.
Before we do tell you about the sponsor of this portion of today's Merry-Go-Round broadcast, after this, Caroline, we're going to do 2 more and take our final break. Also want to be sure and tell folks where they can find your music and where you might be playing at in the near future. Right now, though, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this portion of today's Merry-Go-Round. That's Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street from the Earl Theater, locally owned and operated by the Easter family. And Teresa, as well as Denise Easter, would like to invite you to stop in and check out their fine selection of acoustic and electric guitars, also bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, flutes, and much, much more. Mayberry Music Center also specializes in Blue Ridge guitars, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. They always offer a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find there's some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They've got all types of strings as well as accessories for your instrument, and they offer music lessons as well as instrument repair. And if you don't see what you're looking for when you stop by Mayberry Music Center, please be sure and ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. Also, they've got a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from the Easter Brothers, of course, as well as the Primitive Quartet. Mayberry Music Center is open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4, and on Sundays they're closed. Saturdays open from 9:30 to 3. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount Airy, bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning Merry-Go-Round featuring Caroline and Company. Let's welcome them back to the stage.
Thank you folks so much. Now, if I'm correct on this, these are our last 2 songs, aren't they? They're not. Wrong again. Hey, leave it to me. I tell you what. We're going to do these 2 anyway that we have planned on doing. Anybody out there ever went to prison or jail? They laugh like it's a joke. Nobody out there ever been to jail? Maybe next week. Don't look at me.
Weather's too nice this week.
Well, this song is about going to prison. Maybe you're out there and you haven't been, but you think that you might be going. So this song's for you. We'll dedicate this to you right now. One called That'll Be Cash on the Barrelhead Sun. Got in a little trouble at the county scene. Now they put me in the jailhouse, open on the street. When the judge said guilty, he made his point. He said $45 for 30 days in the trunk. That'll be cash on the barrelhead sun. Take your shoes, shut 21. No money, no credit line, and no time to chase you, 'cause I'm a busy man. Can you go to prison for showing off? Found a telephone number on a laundry slip. I had a good-hearted jailer with a 6-gun hill. He let me call long distance. She said, "Love me," just as soon as I told her. She shouted back at me. Cash on the barrelhead sun. Sure, shot 21. No credit card. Ain't no time to chase you, 'cause I'm a busy man. hound coming, stuck out my thumb. Just as soon as I told her, driver grabbed my arm. Dash on the barrel sun, so dog gets paid to run. When I get inside, and the wheels will run. Dash on the barrel, I take you down the road. Cash on a barrel, I'll take you down the road. Well, thank you so much, folks. Anybody out there come here feeling good today? Anybody come here feeling good? We're going to fix that for you. We're going to do an old ballad number right here. One of my all-time favorite singers in the whole world wrote this song right here, and it was on one of the best bluegrass records to ever exist, in my opinion. One written by the fantastic Dolly Parton. And it's an old ballad number, and if you brought your tissues, now would be a good time to bring them out. One called The Grass is Blue. Well, I've had to think of some way to survive since you said it's over and told me goodbye. I just can't make it one day without you unless I pretend the opposite's true. Rivers flow backwards, valleys are high, mountains are level. The truth is a lie. I'm perfectly fine, and I only see you, and the sky is green, and the grass is blue. And the grass it is blue.
All right, great job, our special guest, Caroline and Company, here on the Saturday morning merry-go-round. We got time for one more, and I think we'll go ahead and do it right now. Will that be all right with y'all? And do want to send this out by special dedication, the title track of the latest release from Caroline and Company. And we're going to send this out to...
We're going to send this out to Bob and Betty in Walnut Cove.
That's right. Thank you so much. They've done a great job. Let's give them one more big round of applause.
Thanks so much for coming out today, everybody. I'd like to see all these great familiar faces today. Thank you so much for coming out, and thanks to Keena and her husband for coming. Thank you to Troy Rivas sitting right there on the third row for coming. The man in the black hat. Looking spiffy, buddy. That's right, I know. Thanks to John Bolden for coming, sitting right here in the second row. Thanks so much for having us today, everybody. We're going to leave you with this one right here. Please come and see us again anytime you can. One called Applejack. Well, he lived by the apple orchard, this little orchard shack. His real name was Jackson Taylor, but we all called him Applejack. And old Applejack was loved by everyone he ever knew. And Applejack picked apples but he picked the banjo too. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Now I go down to Applejack's just almost every day. We'd sit and we'd drink Applejack, but old Applejack can't be. Then he'd take his banjo down, and he'd ask me if I'd sing. And he would play the banjo, I'd play my tambourine. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Oh, play it. One more time for the banjo man. That's Joe Passamano. Well, that's when I was just a kid. Now I'm grown. All I have left are memories since Applejack is gone. Oh, but he left me this old banjo, and it always takes me back. Every time I play, I still hear Applejack. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. One more time, Matt. Everybody.
All right, you can listen to the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, featuring the Chestnut Mountain Ramblers and our special guest, Caroline and Company. Until next week, this is Jeannie Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of